Oh God, we're being recorded.
Got it.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. What is up, boys? Man, we survived Super Bowl weekend. That was solid, right? I know.
That was
I
a thing.
wish you could have been there. It was definitely a thing. I was thinking about this on Monday because I woke up with my body telling me to relax. Because it's like, dude, you drank on Thursday and watched sports. You drank on Saturday and watched sports. You drank on Sunday and watched sports. And I think by Monday, that was the first time I'm like, oh yeah, I'm turning 30 pretty soon. And
you'll feel it.
I was like, and yeah, I'm starting to feel it because I'm like,
Burning 30.
Also, to the asshole that started putting the Super Bowl 2 days before Valentine's Day, I hate you so much because on Tuesday I was still feeling it, and it's just like, dude, I can't hang anymore. And this is some ass. I remember when the Super Bowl used to be like mid-February or the beginning of January. Now you're doing it 2 days before V-Day. Like, oh, mind you, I lost so much money on Sunday. If anybody took my advice about the Eagles, I apologize. I have no gambling expert whatsoever. Dude, they were winning that game. That was bullshit.
Go back to Gio. Go back to Gio.
Gio,
I want to
say
see that background over there again.
Keep talking, Gio.
You'll see it? Oh, that's the greatest background ever.
Oh, yeah. There you
that's
go.
That's my husky right there.
Oh, no, man. I'm still calling that. I'm calling that your Colombian drug farm. That's
oh, yeah. I'm in the farm now.
On the El Chapo farm.
El Chapo.
He the homie, dog.
No, but Super Bowl Sunday, great game.
Chapo
I enjoyed
Ranch.
it. Some of y'all came over. It was a good time. The game was great, but the commercials this year, I gotta talk about that right off the bat. Awful, man. This might have been the worst collection of like Super Bowl commercials I have ever seen in my life. It was so bad. I can't even. The only ones that stood out to me were the Ben Stiller Pepsi one and the John Travolta one with the guys from Scrubs.
Can we talk about that Pepsi one? Like, it's ballsy of them to just, their campaign is essentially, is it good or bad or shit? You decide. Like, literally, it's Ben Stiller and Steve Martin, and it's them acting, and they take a drink and say, it's good, or am I acting? And that's literally the commercial. So
Was it 4?
Pepsi or Pepsi One
Zero or whatever.
Yeah, Pepsi Zero.
So basically, it's their way of being like, it might be shit. We have actors lie to you. Try it yourself. I'm like, okay, you know what? I can get behind that campaign.
They lie to you. Lie to yourself.
Yeah, it's like I've never will ever drink that to begin with. I'm not a fan of Pepsi. Vegas, stop with just the only Pepsi bullshit you got going on, because I just want to find my Coca-Colas. I can mix that shit with Captain Morgan. All they have is Pepsi in Vegas, man. That's all they have. But no, I don't even remember the Steve Martin Pepsi one. I don't even remember the Ben Stiller.
Oh yeah, I mean it was the same commercial essentially, but at least with Ben Stiller you had Zoolander. Steve Martin was just being himself. It was funny, but
I can't even remember it.
I was just saying the one that I didn't even see live. I was with you and I didn't see this live until later. Was the Ben Affleck donut one. That
was right in the beginning of the game. That's I think we're all kind of just like talking and stuff. So it was funny. I did go back and see that one. I thought the ending was funny when J-Lo pulls up, especially since we talked about it in the last episode. But that's Ben like in 10 years if he keeps going down this path.
Oh man,
just ripping cigs and working at fucking Dunkin' Donuts.
Him and Matt Damon are going to open their own
chain. Do a lot worse.
Yeah, could be. I mean, especially for Boston standards,
I mean that's his brand.
Yeah, you can make a living working at Dunkin' Donuts, probably.
Him and Damon are just going to buy a chain of them and just run them over.
They probably already do.
They probably,
They probably own like 7 of them shits.
No, I really can't recall any other. I mean, there was like every other commercial was a car commercial, but none of them stood out.
And that was bullshit because like whenever we get together and we do events, we like to do a drinking game. And I just put the car one. I put drink if there's a car commercial, an animal commercial, or a baby shown. That's all there was in the Super Bowl was a car commercial or an animal. There wasn't that many babies, but that was just animals, cars, like every single goddamn time. And it was just, they weren't good, man. The John Travolta one, I will say again, was surprising because they saved it like right at the end of the game.
Yeah.
A lot of people had mentioned that was in the pop-up. It just never did. The movie trailers as well, and we'll get into that right now. Do not tell me you're going to show me the trailer and then show me a teaser for the full trailer and tell me I have to go online to watch the full trailer. That's not how that works.
Yeah,
You gave me teasers for the full trailer?
Yeah.
That was
Why are they trying to make you leave?
Exactly.
Wouldn't you want people sitting there? Why are you saying go online now to watch the full trailer? Here's a teaser of that same trailer, but here's like 15 seconds. That's not the trailer then. Like that's just you're just showing me clips. I could see that on TikTok if I wanted to for the amount of time you spent on there. And they did that for every single one. They did it for Guardians, did it for the Flash. Little Mermaid didn't even show up, and they were hyping that bitch up the whole time.
Which since then
Where's
they
Little Mermaid?
released stills of the movie, still not the product like
It was
any
like a
commercial.
25-second
Yeah.
teaser, which
Yep.
I'm just like, they showed the same stuff they already shown in the summer. So I'm
Yeah.
like, that tells me already it's going to be another terrible live action Disney movie that they have no faith in. So they're trying to hold off on it. And it's like, it's going to be awful. That movie's going to be just as bad as the other ones have been. But it's like, again, I was telling my my
yeah.
girl, why would you wait for a random Wednesday when you could have just dropped that on Sunday? And it would have been just the same amount of time as every other trailer that dropped that day, supposedly, that you didn't have to go online to watch the full thing.
Yeah.
It was just an awful commercial-wise Super Bowl. The game was great, other than the ending. The ending was bullshit. Fuck the Chiefs. But the game was great. It was a great game. Everything else is fine. The commercials were just ass. And I guess that brings me to the next topic, the actual trailers, which then we all had to go on YouTube
Right.
to watch after the game. And we'll start off with the biggest one, The Flash, which I told you guys last week, my most anticipated film for both reasons. It's going to be either amazing, and I think it might be. It's not going to matter, though. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, I truly hated how into this commercial I was. I
Yeah.
hated how much this hyped me up
Mhm.
for a movie that we've sat here mocking Ezra since episode 1 and will continue to.
Oh, yeah.
How the rest of this film looks so damn good. I mean, who people our age who did not mark out for Keaton in general. But then getting into the further of the movie, the things they showed of just it looks pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Bringing back Zod, who
Yeah.
was the only good part of that Superman movie. I'm sorry.
No, yeah, I thought it looked great as soon as Keaton walks onto the screen. Like that, there's your tickets being sold
Yep.
immediately. When they started
Show-
playing the music a little bit, the '89
Mhm.
theme, I'm like,
Mhm.
already, that's enough for me to get like instantly be there opening night. Showing me the '89 Batmobile, I'm there even
Yep.
more. And even the
showing
stuff with
Affleck and then showing him in what looks like a blue and gray costume, which we also talked about in the last
Yep.
podcast.
Well, and there's the cut of that of the Keaton outfit
yeah.
in the
that
black
room of the
in
Oh,
bat
yeah.
suits. Yeah.
in the gray and blue with all of them. Yeah, just like the old school Kenner toy. Oh no, I'm
Uh-oh.
dropping. Oh no, and you're dancing.
Zoom. You gotta love it.
There we go.
Oh boy. I gotta
No,
say,
but
Oh, that's
I-
going on and on.
it's going. Just let it run. Let it run its course.
I'm
at
just
this
gonna
point.
let it do its thing now.
Yeah.
you're like a terrible
No,
gift.
there were so
Well-
many like moments in that trailer where I'm like, again, like I said last week, it's gonna be great and it's not gonna matter. You know, it's just gonna be there as it is. And maybe that's a good thing. Maybe it's a Flash movie that does have to stand on its own and doesn't really have to
Right.
build to anything else. Even though I wish they would pull off the Kingdom Comes Keaton Batman, which was the plan
Yeah.
before
Yeah.
Gunn took over. Because seeing Keaton as Batman it just feels right. It looks
Yeah.
good. He still looks amazing as Batman. That suit has
Yes,
never looked better.
in
The neck
suit
still
and
looks like
everything,
he
he
can
can
turn.
still pull it off. Yep.
Yeah, it
That's
looks
my
good.
Batman.
Yeah.
Like that's my Batman. I'm old, so it's like you see.
Did everybody
Oh.
freeze?
Uh-oh.
No, I'm still here. I look like everybody
I'm
froze.
still
Everybody,
here.
everybody
I think we
dropped.
lost 2 people.
Zoom, man.
Uh-oh.
Zoom knows I've been talking shit. They're just like, we're gonna make your
Shit.
podcast.
I don't know if.
Oh, I
I
hear you
don't-
now. I think you're back.
Oh, did it cut me off?
Oh, I
Yeah,
cut you
yeah.
off big time.
We
It-
lost
Oh,
Craven and
sons
you
of
froze.
bitches.
It completely quicked Craven off. You froze. It was
And
Really?
then
Yeah,
three of us
booted
didn't
him
know if we were
completely.
here or
Holy
not.
shit. I was saying I'm old, so that's my Batman.
Yeah, that's your
You know what I
Batman.
mean? Like,
Mhm.
so it's like the minute you see him and you hear that music play, and then he says, "I'm Batman." You know, it's
Right.
like I was ready. I'm ready to go. And
It's
it's like,
such
and
a,
I
like-
didn't think I would care. You know what
Right
I
on,
mean?
man.
Because it's like the whole time, it's like everything with Ezra Miller. It's just like I hate you.
he is the dark cloud hanging over that movie 100%.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There was a funny TikTok I watched the other day, actually yesterday, where remember that episode of The Simpsons when they're looking at all like the lambs?
Yeah.
And like all the cutest ones keep popping
Out
up.
of the
So
way, you.
So
Yeah.
it's Ben. It's the girl that's playing Supergirl. I should get her name right back. It escapes right now. And then it's
Oh.
Keaton. And then like Ezra's lamp tries to come up and they just shove it away. It's like, that's essentially what it is. Like
100%.
It is.
it sucks
It
because
is.
it is called The Flash. So like you're
No.
supposed to care, but at the same time, you really don't. Like everything
Mm-mm.
about that movie is great because of things that have nothing to do with Ezra.
Yeah.
That's
And like
true.
it's a shame because essentially his bullshit kind of put everything back on just who knows what happens now.
Mhm.
And it's a shame because we're never gonna see Keaton do his thing. You know, he was gonna have a prominent role in Batgirl, and that's completely gone. Like that
Right.
that footage has been
It's
burned.
gone.
Yeah,
Yep.
so it's a shame that we'll never get to see it because it's going to be so good. We're going to want more of it. But there was also that rumor. I don't know if you guys have heard of this about the new post-credit scene.
Yep.
Oh,
About
I haven't.
Which
Okay,
comes
so-
into play over something I said in the first episode.
Is it Chris O'Donnell?
It is not Chris O'Donnell.
Now these are rumors. I haven't been able to see if it's like legit. James Gunn is denying it, but he could be lying, and I don't blame him if he is.
100%.
Because why would you want something that big to be spoiled? And
Yeah.
we're still a few months out from the movie. So the new post-credit scene is supposed to feature the new or old, depending how you see it, Batman. And that will be the Batman for the Brave and the Bold movie, which is going to feature Damian. Now, the speculation last week was that it was Bale coming back to play
Yeah.
Batman. And that was the big thing that everybody was talking about. But now it has switched to possibly being George Clooney's Batman.
Oh, see, I'm more excited.
yeah.
about that.
I was right. That's
No.
what I'm saying, man. I had no. I was talking out my ass, and look at what's happened now. You know?
Kitty Batman, let's go.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. Obviously, if it's Clooney, it's going to be a new take because you have to look at it like this. Clooney Batman is Keaton Batman. It's supposed to be the same.
Same storyline.
So if it is in fact
Yeah.
Clooney, this has to be a brand new take on Bruce Wayne for him, which would be pretty freaking awesome. I think it's his shot at redemption, and I think he can pull it off.
And you know what? I was fine. And I know Ross is going to hear this later and yell at me. I was fine with the Belle thing because they did dip into the whole Ra's al Ghul thing.
Yeah,
And like he does sleep with her in the last one. I know she
Yeah.
dies, but the events of the Flash might change that outcome.
yeah.
Yeah, and that might change to the fact that maybe she has the kid before she dies in that movie. So it's like that made sense to me more so because they've actually introduced those characters already in the Nolan verse. And if they but I just don't see him coming back. That's my
No,
one thing.
and let's be real. Even if he came back, I don't see it being the Nolan version because Nolan's films can't exist in a world that have superpowers. He did that to himself. The Nolan trilogy like is all about real world or as real as it can possibly be. Like he shoehorned himself, so that doesn't fit in a multi-universe with Superman with all these characters like that. I just don't see that fitting.
Yeah.
I think either way, if it's either of these actors, I think it's going to be a new take on that.
It would have to be. I think. Well, that's why I was mostly like, "There's no way it's Belle," because that would only make sense in what I just
Right.
mentioned, the whole Ra's al Ghul
Yeah.
thing they did with those 3 movies. But if you take that all away, then you could literally just have anybody play Batman at that point, which is
Yeah.
fine if Clooney comes back, even if it's not even serious. Like, let's just say they brought Clooney back for just that scene,
Right.
and maybe he's not the actual Batman for the DC moving forward. It would still be hilarious. That's the thing with the Flash, and I think they're finally understanding it. They could do whatever they want with this character.
Well, absolutely. This
They
is
could jump
the
to
reset.
any universe, any timeline. They could show anything they want with this character. And I think they should tap into that, even if he's not Flash moving forward, which who knows? I mean, if this movie makes $1 billion, do we doubt that he comes back? I mean,
Not at all.
I really do think this movie's going to be like a major blockbuster.
I mean, like James Gunn has
It
kept
looks
saying,
like it.
they just
Yeah.
keep saying, like for Ezra, well, let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. You know, he's publicly stated who's not going to come back. But when it comes to Ezra, let's wait and see because he knows.
Oh yeah. If it breaks the bank, it's I mean, how else are you going to recast that and move forward with it? I mean, you would have to have some like to keep it like a legitimate. And if that movie is a huge success, you're just going to end it there.
Right.
It seems like Warner Brothers wouldn't do that. But again, it's Ezra. He might fuck up from now to then or after that or whatever the case may be. Do they want to deal with that
It'll
headache?
happen.
But again, what would piss me off, they keep Ezra and then we lose Keaton. No, but Keaton was the MVP of the movie, and even the scenes with Ben, I've heard. From what I've heard from people that I trust, it has tested the highest of any DC movie since The Dark Knight.
Damn.
And that's how confident they are in this movie.
That's crazy to me because it's like why is there so much faith behind Ezra Miller? Can't you get somebody like fucking Joseph Gordon-Levitt that can play the same type of character?
I mean, I've been sitting here rewatching the OC, and I keep thinking
how
Seth was supposed to originally be in a Flash.
It's that same.
My God, he would have done such a better job.
Exactly. It's that same demeanor, that same type of delivery.
Yes.
So that dude really isn't shit. He's nothing special.
No.
At all.
Well, like we said,
it's kind of like
Grant Gustin should have been brought in from the TV show just to play the film role.
Totally thought that should have happened too.
Well, I don't know. Well, that's spoiler, but he's in the movie.
Because it's playing both. Like, because Ezra appeared years ago on The Flash in like a takeaway role that they never acknowledged really either. I think that was during the whole Arrow finale they did that.
I think there's like in such a shit predicament. I don't think they have faith in Ezra. I think the movie's just doing so well in the test, and they're just like, we can't bury this. Like, we have to release that now. We're so screwed at this point that this one movie that we actually hoped was going to bomb, that we could just scrap, isn't fucking
the saving grace.
It's like everybody that we're testing this to is like, this movie is amazing. It's going to be great. Even James Gunn is saying that how much he loves this movie. It's like it put them in an impossible situation. I mean, the director is the guy who directed the remakes of the It franchise.
Okay,
the same director. And the first one, I dug it. Second one, you could have your opinion about that. I wasn't really big. Second chapter 2 of it, but he seems to know what he's doing. And again, I think Ezra, like you said, put them all in a shitty situation, and now they just got to release it. It's at this point. Like, we're already here. We're already doing marketing. It's a Keaton movie, pretty much.
Good.
Yeah.
But I'll never get my Batman Beyond with Keaton. That's the disappointing factor here.
Mm-hmm. And that was in the plans. That was literally in the plans. That's the one that hurts as well. And even the stuff I heard about Batgirl would have been cool to see. The way they were going to establish Keaton as being that mentor role.
I mean, all of it, like we're saying. What happens when audiences fall in love with this Supergirl and it's not who you're going to get in the movie?
Yeah, because they're already doing their own. James Gunn's doing his own version of that.
I heard nothing but bad things for Batgirl, though, aside from Keaton.
But that's what they're putting out there.
I mean, honestly, though, like, the outfit looked awful.
I mean, to me, it looked no worse than the CW one that they had running around.
But maybe that's why. Maybe because it looked like such a TV show outfit, and I know they were trying to go for that look of like the current run of Batgirl.
Yeah,
but like it's an ugly look anyway.
From what I had heard, I didn't hear great things about like the actual story. But I did hear the best parts were Brendan Fraser's as Firefly and Keaton's like limited role, but still prominent role as that mentor figure for her. Definitely, there was a lot of Nightwing rumors that I wanted to see play out because they had cast a Nightwing. I forget the kid's name. I think he was in Teen Wolf. Help me. Dylan O'Brien. Thank you, producer.
Okay.
Dylan O'Brien was casted in the role
as just cut out.
Yes, he was going to be Nightwing. So they had a lot of planned things, but I didn't hear it was great. I didn't think they thought it was going to sell all that well. But then again, maybe it would have. Maybe it needs to show Keaton,
right?
Especially after this movie, there would have been that little pushover to get people to watch it. I don't think it would have been a great movie, but I think it would have done well enough.
No,
compared to the other DC projects we've gotten the last few years.
Who was rumored to play Nightwing?
Dylan O'Brien.
Who is that?
If you saw it, you would have to.
He's got the look of it.
The guy, you know.
That guy.
That guy. Yeah. O'Brien.
That son of a bitch. I could just look him up.
Did you see the one the Taylor Swift music video?
Oh, Joey's dancing again.
There I go again.
Oh, damn. Dude, I was not the biggest fan of Maze Runner.
No.
It's like
didn't like it.
I didn't watch
one.
Like it
either.
I watched one. I never watched the other 5.
How many was there multiple ones?
There was
like 4. I don't know.
What?
Who was it?
What was it? Dylan what?
O'Brien.
That's right. Conan's long lost son.
McDermott.
Dylan O'Brien.
No, but
Oh, there he
Bill
is.
O'Brien's.
Oh, I've seen him before. Yeah, I've seen him.
yeah, if you saw his face, you'd be like, yeah, that's
Yeah.
Dylan. That's good old Dylan.
That's
Um,
how we little Nightwing is.
Oh, I love a wee bit of the old Dylan O'Brien. Just that
I will
flute
never get
playing.
to see it. Nor will we get Nightwing in the
No.
Teen Titans because that's canceled too. So that we're getting with that.
Oh yeah, just crush Rossi's heart over the Titans cancellation.
That's
You know what, but,
changed it.
like,
but honestly, like that was one of the only newer shows where I was like, "Holy shit, the new episode's on!" All right. You
Oh, I
know?
agree.
Oh.
I got the day off work. All right. But that was me. I don't know. I'm
Oh.
not. My attention span is gone. The
No, we
older I
know.
get, I don't know.
I'm glad that we saw Peacemaker though. That's the other one.
Well,
I mean,
we'll
do
see.
Do we?
But who
He
kept
would have
you
announced it
tuned
already.
in? Who kept you tuned in to Titans?
Who kept me tuned in?
Like the character or the person?
I mean, I liked Nightwing. I liked their take on. I don't
Donna
like
Troy.
Donna Troy. Well, that's who you're looking for. Yeah, but she's not even a main character this season.
No, she's not. But no, I did. I loved that show.
Alan
As-
Hutchinson is just kind of the king of DC at this point. He just appears wherever he wants.
Just shows up.
Yeah.
Like I'm ready to roll. Put me in whatever suit. Let's do this.
I did though. People hated it. Some people loved it. I loved it.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot.
No, I mean I was fine with
I
it.
liked Stoner Scarecrow.
That
Yeah.
was good. That really was good.
Especially
Yeah.
like if it's on HBO Max, why even bother canceling? Just keep milking it as
Right.
hard as you can. I mean, it's
Yeah.
like, you're not
they've
doing
canceled-
anything.
They've canceled literally everything at this point.
Yeah, pretty
It's
much.
ridiculous.
Yeah, like
'Cause
I
did
wasn't.
they even-
I
was gonna say,
wasn't
did
watching
They,
Doom
yeah.
Patrol
Did they
all that
cancel
much.
Harley Quinn yet?
No, they already announced
No.
a new season.
Okay.
And I was just rewatching that too.
So was
Yeah.
I.
But everything else is getting canned. I mean,
Yeah.
I know.
so it's like I don't know what's it, but they did. I think they just announced recently, maybe even yesterday, that they are gonna do
But
their
Velma
season Harley.
somehow surviving.
Yeah.
Son of a
I'm
bitch, you
not
beat me
gonna-
to it.
I
I was like, yo, what about Velma though? Is
Because
it
there's
good?
there's no such
I
thing as
mean,
bad publicity,
I haven't
man.
even seen
Everybody
that yet.
tuned in to hate watch
That's
it,
crazy too.
and the numbers went up, and they're like, we can't cancel this. I mean, people are hate watching this,
Yeah.
even if it's
so
the
many
worst
people
piece
are
of
talking
shit.
so much
Yeah.
shit.
I know
Oh,
But
that.
they're
yeah.
still
I know.
subscribing and tuning in. So they're like, how could we cancel
It's
something
like,
that everybody
w-
hates? We're gonna
Yeah,
keep
let me watch
pumping
this
bitch
dumpster
out.
fire.
Yeah, like at that point, just ignore it. The worst thing that could happen is nobody watches or just completely gets no reaction. The fact that
Yeah.
that shit was trending for the first 3 days that it dropped
Mhm.
said enough. It's like, yeah, this is gonna get a second season just because of the publicity of it. It's awful.
Do you love it?
Dog shit.
And it's- I haven't even. I think I've seen.
But what's
clips, and
funny
I'm
is
like,
I'm going to be honest. I don't hate it as much as the rest of the world does. I'm not going to say I sit here and like laugh.
Yeah. No, I
But,
feel
like,
you.
Yeah.
It to me, it's just a dumber Venture Brothers, which I'm like, I enjoyed Venture Brothers.
That's a good
Yeah,
point.
but Venture Brothers nailed it. These ones,
Well,
like,
and
they
maybe
failed.
that's why this one
Well,
failed
yeah.
so badly. Because if they tried
True.
any harder, they would just be copied.
and I don't blame
'Cause
the
they-
creator of it.
They
either, 'cause-
just they. It's Mindy. She went to HBO, wanted
Yeah.
a cartoon story of her life, and they're
Mhm.
like, you know what? We got this property for you. Why don't we just
Yeah.
tie it all together? Because
Right.
Pretty
you're not
much,
good enough
yeah.
on your own.
It's like we're gonna give you the Scooby franchise without
Velma.
Scooby, and we're gonna go with it because she delivered like her own original idea, and they're like, nah, not here.
Yeah.
Like you gotta take a property that we have.
What if we
here.
did this? What if
Like,
we put
okay.
a dog in it?
Yeah, because I think she had gotten rejected by every other major.
As
like,
she should.
yeah, because they're just like, we
As
don't want to
she
do,
should.
we don't want to do
Which
the
I-
show.
Like, as long as they were giving away properties, I'm still waiting for McFarlane's version of Flintstones that he lost the rights to now. But for the longest
Oh,
time,
did he?
yeah,
What was the Flintstones?
I don't know.
I never
anymore,
heard that.
but McFarlane.
Yeah, he was
straight
trying to
had
do some
the
Hanna
Flintstones.
because he used to work at Hanna
Seth
Barbera.
or Todd?
It's set. Yeah,
Weren't they gonna do, like, a whole universe?
Fucking Spawn Flintstones? I would
Yeah.
watch that
I
shit.
would watch the fuck out of that.
Dino looks fucked up.
Like a prehistoric violator.
Well,
No, but other than that, just to wrap up the Flash, I think it's gonna make a bill. I really do.
Oh,
I think
I
it's gonna be a
agree.
hit.
I
I think
Yeah,
it's,
unfortunately,
Yeah.
yeah, it's gonna do well.
and it's
And
gonna
then
be a headache. But
before going off into the other commercials, since we're on the topic of the Flash, on the topic of Clooney,
Oh, there we
based
go.
on
There we go.
something Cuts asked us last time, which the question
Yeah.
was if the '90s Batman films were in the same universe, which we all said yes. So this had me thinking about Schumacher, as most men do, just think of Joel Schumacher.
As you should.
A random Thursday
I did
afternoon.
think of something. Here's
Those
the
nipples.
funniest thing. Exactly. The funniest thing about what you said last time was how he said, we're filming a children's commercial here.
Yeah.
So children love rubber nipples.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, and then, in his later years, he tried to backtrack and say that the suits were based on Greek mythology, whatever way that sounds.
Then where were the tiny penises? Huh?
All right. But I want
tiny
to talk
penises and more anal.
More bisexuality with our
Well,
band.
Yes.
I mean, I'm
I
sure.
mean, isn't
let
that
them
Game of
touch
Thrones
each other.
essentially?
Yeah. So
rubber.
really, Schumacher was just ahead of his time.
Yeah.
But by the time HBO grabbed the whole,
Well, it was
Spartacus,
severely behind the times if he was basing it on Greek mythology.
He was
Spartacus?
given head all the time. Yeah.
He was
No,
so
I want to
because
talk
he
about
wanted
the
that giant
proposed-
spider.
Well, and we can get into that too because he had the giant bat that we never got.
Yes.
The proposed fifth and final film in the Batman saga that they signed on for before Batman and Robin came out, because Batman Forever did so well that they signed Schumacher to a 2-picture deal, and then he gave us Batman and Robin, and they canceled everything. But this final film, if you hear everything that he had planned, you would kind of be like, I want to see this. The public knowledge is that the villains were going to be Scarecrow and Harley Quinn. He reworked it to where Harley Quinn was going to be Joker's daughter. That's whatever. This is called Batman Unchained. And he asked, I have the number. The number that he asked for was astronomical at the time. However, you hear what he wanted to do with the money, and you're like, I'm in. So he wanted Scarecrow to be with Harley Quinn. I don't know if they were together, but they're plotting revenge on Batman and his family. He wants the toxic serum to go off and just fuck with the whole Wayne family. And he wanted cameos from every prior villain, but then not a cameo. He wanted straight up Jack Nicholson to come back and be haunting Bruce Wayne throughout this entire film. And so,
So it's fucking the Arkham games.
So it's the Arkham game.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He wanted it. He asked for a number, and they were willing to do it before Batman and Robin flopped. But this would have been called Batman Unchained. Unfortunately, the rumors were Scarecrow. It was first
Howard Stern, huh?
Howard Stern was up
I
for the
remember
role
that. I remember that.
before Nicolas Cage petitioned, and they would go in that way. Just like,
dude, that would have been amazing.
I agree. So you would have had Nicolas Cage as Scarecrow running around with Jack Nicholson, just haunting Bruce Wayne.
Man.
We would not have liked
That'd be
Harley
awesome.
anyway because the leads were fucking Courtney Love and Madonna.
Madonna, not Brittany Murphy. That's
Madonna?
How do you- what's the
Madonna.
gap there? That's such like a fucking-
If it was then, it would have been Joey Lauren Adams.
Yeah, I could have seen that.
Who do men want to see? They want to see Courtney Love.
But yes,
I mean,
throughout
Madonna
all
looks
this
like the
is where-
Joker now, so
Right. And the rumors was that he had already hit up Nicholson. Nicholson was in. Like, all this was going to come together. All this was being plotted. Like, Jim Carrey, Joker, they were each having little mini roles. I think they even said DeVito was hit up. Like, he wanted he wanted this to be the grand finale. And like the whole theme was like, by the end, Bruce possibly gives it up because he overcomes all of his fear, which they played into in the previous movies of like, oh, the bats are haunting Bruce. But all of this, like, at the time, like, if this had come out and done just right, that would have absolutely changed DC. Like, I think that would have left it off on such a good note.
they probably would have given him more movies. I mean,
I agree.
He probably would have got the
I
green
agree
light
as
to do
well.
more
Yeah.
because he was never going to stop. I mean,
No.
if Batman and Robin doesn't bomb, he was going to keep going. Because
Right.
again, as you guys remember, they just wanted to make toys. That's what
They
the
ju-
studio cared
absolutely.
about. They didn't care about the actual movie itself or the vision. After the freaking Penguin McDonald's toy came out, they're like,
Mhm.
never again can we give Tim Burton the keys to this. Even though it's funny because then we wrap around when Cage was going to be Superman, they went back to Tim.
Yep.
I remember one of the specific scenes that Kevin had mentioned was the scene where Superman dies. You get Keaton's Batman showing up on screen to send like his condolences and pretty much be like he's gonna still protect Metropolis as well as Gotham now. So it's like, and Schumacher had saying on that too, because he was writing his own version of that script as well. And it's like, it would have been interesting to see what would happen. Batman and Robin doesn't completely bomb. It sounds like he was saving his best for last, but I'm
absolutely.
like, why did you just deliver it when you had the chance? Like, if it was there, like, how do you go from Batman and Robin to then that? Because that's an event film.
Well, especially, like if that was his trilogy, you go Batman Forever, which say what you will, I still quote it. Like, it's still got quotable lines from this movie.
The Ice Age.
Brat, you say.
As a kid that had like a giant Jim Carrey Riddler poster hanging over his bed, I could attest that movie, it doesn't hold up, because I remember I showed it to my girl recently and she just like, this is the movie you stand as a kid. I was like, yeah, I did.
Yes.
It was enjoyable. I liked
homoerotic.
But I don't give a shit what anyone says. I love Tommy Lee Jones' look as Two-Face. I love that outfit. I love the hot pink face. I love everything.
He looked fine. It's just like, he just acted a little too crazy.
Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah. It's like he saw Nicholson's performance. He was like, bingo, that's what I'm going for. There was never a moment where like you could tell he's conflicted as like Harvey Two-Face. He was just straight up psychotic Two-Face the entire film.
He didn't know the goddamn character.
No,
not at all. Even though
he's
they had
like,
like
okay, I'll sign on.
The best scene from that movie is the court scene, because it's like, is Batman just in the courtroom dressed as Batman, ready to jump?
Exactly.
Yeah, I know.
Jumping over like what?
I just want to see my Batman sitting there during the court proceedings of the mafia getting taken down. Batman's just chilling in the court, like nobody's like trying to look at him or anything.
I like the circus scene too.
The circus scene,
or the circus scene, where he's just like, Harvey, Batman,
and the cherry on top, him adopting a 36-year-old man,
right? That no one ever questioned at the time. Like,
I did. He looks like a potato, and he still does.
He was a solid 29. A solid 29, all right.
He was straight out of college, community college.
He had just gotten done doing his time at Cal State Long Beach. Batman found him at the circus.
A young boy of 37.
It's like the Mexico circus is in town, guys. We gotta go see the 37-year-old doing his tricks with his parents.
Doing the circus Vargas.
Really? You're about
here
16?
Live at the Buena Park Mall. We have the circus in town.
Flying Graysons.
Oh shit! It's Tommy Lee Jones over there at the circus.
Trying to save up so one of the kids can end up in college. They're like, we gotta still work. Dick, it's past your time. You don't have the money.
You should have graduated 8 years ago, Dick.
Why are you still living with us?
Dicking around.
It's like, it's fine. Bruce is gonna adopt me in a few months. I'm gonna keep
Jason,
on going.
You would know this. Is it the same Alfred through all of them, or
yeah?
That's
right. Through the original ones,
Same Commissioner Gordon as well.
Michael Go.
Yeah.
Useless fat fuck doesn't do anything in the entire film.
I know, huh?
He just wants to go to Hawaii.
Oh God!
Yeah,
come on, let's go this way. Come on, as he takes him out of the party. Now that everybody's heard,
you can't even get the perimeter down.
Again, say what you will, the best Jim Gordon is on Harley Quinn.
That episode with Clayface Hand is
my all-time
greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. I don't think I stopped laughing for like a solid hour that day, just being like, this is unbelievably amazing.
You know whose time it is to shine as Gordon? Tom Selleck.
I would buy it.
I'm there.
The mustache is
why
calling.
Oh yeah.
Why haven't they?
He would be way too badass for Batman though at that point.
But he could have been if he shaved that stash.
No, but that's what I'm saying. If you have Tom Selleck, there's no need for Batman. Like, that Gordon is just gonna handle Gotham.
Oh, I get you. Well, yeah, it's just a standalone.
He's just shooting the villains. He's like, I'm gonna do a Batman 1-2.
Gordon.
And I'm gonna plant the weapon next to them just in case. Try to
don't worry
this on me.
He's Batman. Bah, 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 bah.
The Flash in theaters, June something.
No,
but just bringing it back around, it's gonna be funny to see how that plays off and what they do next. I'm hoping that it does so well that they just give Keaton his Elseworld movie.
I agree.
Oh yeah.
if that's the plan, because they had mentioned that if the Pants is going to get his own movie, we're still doing the whole Joker thing. You're doing the Elseworld thing. Cool. Don't have it connected. Doesn't have to be connected. Just let them do their own thing. Make money. Who cares if
Right.
it doesn't always have to be in the same universe? That's starting to play out, and we're starting to see that with MCU now. I mean,
utilize HBO at that point. Give them this own miniseries. Like, not even a full movie. Just give them a miniseries of that. I don't care. Like, I'll watch the shit out of it.
you could do whatever you want at that point. It's like that's the whole point of I thought that was the point of these streaming platforms was to do that. I know a lot of them haven't been done right.
Right.
That's why Disney Plus is stopping the whole MCU Disney Plus series now moving forward. I don't know if you guys heard about that.
Are?
They're slowing it way down.
Yeah. There's only 2 officially confirmed to come out now, and it's Loki season 2 and Secret Invasion, I believe.
Yeah.
And then everything else is just up in there. They're like, we don't know if we're going to do it or
Even though
not.
they've been working on What If since the last season. And
now I'm like, what happens to Daredevil? I'm like, are you going to scrap that? You just brought the kid back.
I mean, I don't think they're scrapping anything. I think that they're just doing once a year or 2 of them a year instead of throwing 4 every other month.
Yeah, last year I think we got 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah, but look how that panned out. The final 3 sucked. Like,
started
off real strong.
Everyone gets burned out.
Yeah.
Yeah. At that point,
I like
because they're just like money.
Well, yeah, milk it. I mean, I don't blame them for doing so. At that point, they're like untouchable.
True,
they can do whatever.
Milk it.
I'm sick of Tatooine.
Go
somewhere else.
We're never leaving it. You can't even go to Disney and go on Star Tours because it's just Tatooine
Andor
the whole time.
was the first thing where they're like, yeah, this is what else is going on in the universe. Like, do some other shit.
All you get is sand. All you get is
I'm sick of sand.
Nevada.
The whole universe.
To Vegas.
Well, it's easier
Stop
to
filming
shoot
in the
palm
desert.
screens than anywhere else. You're getting sand, all right?
You fuckers love Coachella. Now watch it every Star Wars movie available.
Yeah, windmills in the background. Don't worry about it. It's Star Wars shit. Don't worry.
Dude, I can't wait. They're already back in Tatooine, the new Mandalorian season. And I'm
right.
just like, how are we back again? I'm like, enough. He has his own planet where they all hang out at. Let him go there already. Damn.
Who would have thought that the Mandalorians were going to be the saving grace of the Star Wars franchise?
Oh, my God.
Even as a kid, where I'm sitting there like, oh, I love a good Boba Fett. But, like, did you really think that he was just going to pull, like, back the universe and you were going to be like, I hate Star Wars, except for that? Like,
that's the one that's like saving. Even Boba Fett was just like, this is gonna be great, and then midway through, it's like, oh, it's Mandalorian season 3.
Yeah, they gave up. Like, oh, let's grab Mando. Yeah,
we're bringing back CGI'd Luke just cause. We're gonna forget about Boba for 2 episodes out of 6.
No,
you're gonna love it though. It's like, okay, fine.
But I did. I ate that shit up.
That's the problem.
Like, hey kids, it's a young Luke Skywalker. I'm like, I'm in. Let's watch. Like,
keep doing it. It's too much.
Yeah, I'm like, just get out of Tatooine. That's all. That's all they can put out.
Now, because this is coming full circle, we'll get into this. But seeing the clip of Indy and how much they de-aged him, give me a fucking Han Solo series. Give me a young. I don't need him anymore. I can know that they can just scan his face and put it on anybody. It's what they did with Luke.
Scan his face, but bring back the actor from the Han Solo movie.
There you go. Yeah.
Just the whole deep fake Indiana Jones movie, dude. Yeah,
it looks good, man. Like I saw it, I'm like, it's
I'm sick of this. Chewbacca. I mean, short round.
And I am holding out for a short round appearance in new Indiana Jones.
I know he better come back. I've been holding out too, man.
He's just tall round.
Once he wins that Oscar, that price is gonna go up. It's like you better put him in the movie. Then at this point, it's like people are gonna know him now more than ever. So you might as well just shove him in there and be like, they might not know the indie movies, but they'll know.
I know that Asian guy who won the Oscar.
I saw that Asian guy's Emmy speech. Did pretty solid. You mentioned Indiana Jones,
whatever, or whatever. I don't know.
No, Indy, I am kind of excited for though. I'm low key like looking forward to it. I think it'll be solid. I like the director. He's did great with Logan, so I'm like, he'll do fine with Indy. I don't see how he can mess this up. It seems like he got the magic of the original ones and didn't bring back Shia, so that's always a W. But other than that, other than trailers, Guardians, I mean, it's one of those things with MCU where I'm just like, it feels a little bit repetitive. It feels like a lot of things you've already shown us. I am excited to see where they go with Rocket and how they tell that story.
I guess, but you waited 3 movies and technically 5 if you count the Avengers to get into any of Rocket's backstory.
Yeah, what is his backstory?
What's up?
What is his backstory?
He was a raccoon that they did science like science
Basically
projects
Wolverine.
on. And, yeah,
Cool as shit.
Yeah.
and he has a
Really
love
like a
interest.
depressing
That's
test,
another. Like, I mean, I'll spoil it for everyone, but yeah, it gets depressing as fuck. So,
Mm.
A love
Yeah.
interest that's a squirrel.
well, not a squirrel.
That was
but
what was an otter?
What is it? What is it? Like an
Squirrel
otter
girl?
or
It's
It's
something?
like an otter, right?
I think it was an
Yeah.
otter.
Oh.
Or
But
ferret.
yeah, it gets
A
super
bear
depressing,
or an
so,
otter?
yeah.
What are they trying to tell you
It's
there
a
about
cocaine otter.
Rocket?
Cocaine otter.
I
I
watched
mean,
that.
obviously we know Batista's out.
No.
I mean, that's not a spoiler. He said
Yeah,
it
yeah.
himself
I
pretty
mean,
much
I'm
that he's out
guessing-
of this shit.
That's how you
Truthfully,
see it.
I don't see any of this team coming back in another Guardians movie. I think if there's another Guardians, it's going to be a new. I mean, not a new team because
New lineup.
You've met them,
Yeah.
but it's not going to be this lineup. Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll switch it.
But
up.
that'll
It'll
be a
the-
TV show probably. And then
Yeah.
to get you used to it before they want you to spend money on an actual movie.
Yeah.
Why? Who's part of the Guardians now in the comics?
Now in the comment, oh, I have no idea.
You're like, I don't care.
I checked out when
Neither do
Iron
I.
Man randomly joined. It was like, what is this? Like, why?
Oh, I remember that, but he wasn't. I don't. Whatever. He was just kind of helping out or some shit. I
It's
don't
probably
I
all the
guess.
dudes from like SpongeBob or something.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, from Barnacle Boy and
know.
or whatever.
No, but yeah, I mean, I'll watch it. I mean, it'll probably be the first MCU movie that gets me back to the theaters because I've skipped the last few. Just 'cause they'll be on Disney Plus eventually.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
all of them are going to come to Disney. Like, if you just wait that out.
I know.
I don't because I've spent enough. But,
Yeah, you're watching Ant-Man tonight, right?
yeah, I'm going in a half hour. But yeah, I'm not expecting much, and I never do. It's maybe sometimes that's the saving grace of these movies. If you go in and really don't expect anything, but sometimes I'm sorry, guys, you have to sit through Wakanda forever, and I'd like to tell you that was fantastic, but it wasn't. You know, I praise
racist.
the ones that deserve the praise. I think the Queen deserves an award for that one. She killed that like in the greatest way possible.
Yeah.
But I don't like the sister. I don't.
Yeah.
No, not as
Hater.
not as the lead whatsoever. She was
And I
fine
don't
being
think-
the
I don't
nerdy
feel-
side character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't feel Ironheart needed to be in that if they were
At
going to
all.
give her own series anyway. So it's just meh.
Well, they shoehorned her in there, and they keep doing
Yeah.
that. It's like you don't need to do that. But also, I don't know what they can do because even the ones they introduced in the series haven't done well, like Miss Marvel and She-Hulk.
Right.
So
Oh
it's
no,
like,
no, that was awful.
Oh yeah. I didn't
so
like
it's
that
like
one
I don't
either.
know what the right recipe is to introduce these new characters, but it's not working. I don't know. I think
No.
at the end of the day, there is a little bit of fatigue going on with
Right.
superhero movies in general because they
Yeah.
are starting to become repetitive. It's becoming just the same thing over and over again. And I don't think we're really
100%.
missing much if you miss a series. You know, there's the stakes are so high. Like I think MCU already peaked. That's my honest opinion. I think
I
after
agree.
Infinity
Well,
War-
Yeah.
I mean, even if you look at the series, the only series you would have had to watch to arguably keep up with anything that's happened recently would have been WandaVision, and that's just for Doctor Strange. And even that wasn't a huge deal.
and then the season finale of Loki.
Yeah.
That's about it. I mean, other than
Yeah.
that, there wasn't anything that was like in any of these shows. I mean, I guess if you want to get used to the new Captain America and what they're going to do there with whenever they filmed that with Harrison Ford, because I'm still like, you guys are cutting it pretty fucking
Which,
close,
well,
man.
100%.
Like,
I don't understand. Yeah.
like, when are these movies actually coming out? 'Cause-
Casting someone that's that old to replace another one that has already died is
Yeah.
a really piss poor decision.
It's like unless you're getting that ball rolling, like
Yeah.
and as soon as you announce this casting, then fine. But it's like you guys are cutting it very close, especially if you want him to end up being Red Hulk. That's
Yeah,
gonna be
well, and that's what I'm saying too. Like, sorry for the spoiler, but they're the ones that gave this away. Literally, they said this that Harrison Ford is the president. I'm like, so you're gonna have the president of the United States become Red Hulk as well? Because
So they're
Why?
bringing back Harrison Ford as the president?
Harrison Ford is Thunderbolt.
Get off!
Get off my plane.
I didn't put two and two together. People say.
I didn't
Red
kill
Hulk
my
on Air
wife.
Force One.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is the reel of the week.
I'm sure.
Oh fuck. That's so good, dude.
Oh man, no, I didn't even hear about the president thing. You're
Oh,
the first
yeah.
one. I didn't hear that. That's
Kevin said it this week. So your own, he's feeding out
President
information
Ford.
now. Like, all right, well, that'll get you in there. Like,
I don't know. But again, you gotta start filming it. I'm not trying to be a dick or anything. I'm just saying, like, the guy, he's up there. Love him. One of my favorite actors of all time. But like, dude,
well, yeah, isn't he like 80? How the fuck old is he?
He's
Old enough to party.
On Air Force One.
Yeah.
It's like the dude broke his leg on Force Awakens.
He had a
Yeah,
door.
the Millennium
Oh,
Falcon.
the door of the Falcon fell on him.
He's 80 years old.
Ah,
80?
Chewie,
Boy, I
you
hate this
son of a bitch.
franchise.
Ah, you gotta fix these doors. Ah.
I've been trying to get killed off of this for 40 goddamn years.
Like, imagine
Son of a
hating that
bitch.
franchise that much and then you break your
Oh,
leg. Literally just doing the most basic Han Solo shit you've ever done. Never got hurt in the original ones, but the door falls on your leg. And it's just like, this is why I hate you, George, so damn much. I told you to kill me in Return of the Jedi, and you refused. And now I'm here and my leg's broken. I'm still talking to this damn Wookiee. Like,
my leg and it's too damn cold on this set. Why isn't my dinner ready? It's 4:30 p.m.
Damn it, Ally McBeal, bring me my dinner.
I'm gonna snake
Like, leave him
Harrison
alone.
Ford's
He's
name in
cool
the
as
title
shit.
of this
He
one.
still has his ear pierced. Leave him alone.
So when Harrison Ford's on the thumbnail for this one,
He should be.
We'll know why. Just like Magic was last week, Harrison will be prominent.
I wanted a picture of him with his earring saying "Sparkle, sparkle."
Oh man! So I mean, anything else that stood out to you guys during the Super Bowl other than the trailers and?
See, now I gotta think again, but no, I don't think it was any commercial.
I mean, I got some weird news if you guys want to hear it.
Slap it.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, someone has passed away.
Oh.
Yeah.
Harrison Ford.
Eminem. No, not Harrison Ford yet.
Oh, don't fuck with me. Don't start with.
I was like,
No,
well, hold on now.
no. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Eminem's former stunt double, Ryan Shepherd, has died. At the
Eminem needed a stunt double?
Yeah.
For 8 Mile.
His
Yeah.
music videos?
For his music videos, yeah, exactly. And live gigs.
Like,
Yeah, he
So he
died
was
at the
just
age of
standing?
40. Yeah. Yeah, after being hit by a truck.
Jesus.
God damn. What kind of video was Eminem making?
I don't know. He stepped onto the roadway in Washington. The driver hit him. He was not impaired, and he stayed after the accident. Weirdly enough, though, this is the second time the fatal crash has happened in the same area in 4 years. The last time it happened in 2019 when a station wagon hit an 82-year-old woman. Yeah. They blamed darkness and rain. So, Washington.
Darkness.
Yeah. So on a happier note, Bruce Willis was diagnosed with dementia.
Okay, another beer. Christ.
I was waiting for
He said dementia.
It was I'm not a doctor, but fronto epidermal dementia. Yeah. How about that live action How to Train Your Dragon?
Why is that a thing, man? That's like
What's happening?
because we're gonna get live action
He's
Shrek.
alive, you guys. He didn't get killed by a truck like Slim Shady Part 2.
The last time this happened was when 2 trailer park girls went round the outside.
Around the outside. Yeah. Exactly. But he wouldn't know because he wouldn't remember.
Oh God. Wasn't Bruce already sick though?
Yes, he already was
Yeah.
losing his sense to be able to
Yeah.
speak.
Think of working.
So,
God, man.
and he had already sold his likeness, so anyone with enough computer savvy can have Bruce Willis appear in their movie. Just
Yeah.
not as Bruce Willis.
Well,
I
I
mean,
mean-
the actual Bruce
Enough.
Willis. Enough. Much like,
This last one is for Jason, though.
uh-oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know you're really excited to hear about this. That the new Pornhub documentary is coming to Netflix.
Oh, something to
Did you
watch
get-
for Netflix again?
Did you guys hear what it's called?
No.
Surviving
Gutsy
porno.
sluts.
Want to take a Want to take a guess?
That was my guess.
Sluts?
That's in guts and
With
sluts.
slut.
No.
Factor such
It's called The Money Shot.
Mm,
Ooh.
Yeah.
Pretty dead on. Yeah.
Pretty dead on, a little on the nose, if you know what I mean.
All over the face.
Yeah. Those are all my topics that I brought.
All right.
Not in my eye.
In this week with Cuts Happy Movie.
Yeah.
And the worst, the saddest part was Eminem's fucking dude dying.
Tragic.
Was it?
Tragic. Ugh.
Yeah.
Well,
That
I
was
mean,
real
that might
shady.
be
Real
it for
shady.
this week, fellas. I think that
Well, I
might
mean,
be it. I think we talked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enough
do you
shenanigans.
have a little your game show or anything?
Oh yeah,
I mean,
shit.
we got the game. If
Our
you wanna-
game.
Oh, no, let's go. I
Oh,
totally
we got
forgot.
to do the
You
game.
got a few minutes before
All right.
Ant-Man. I think I can do
Yeah.
this.
Okay, cool.
How much
Sorry,
time you
you're gonna lose
got?
anyways. It's okay. Just go.
It's all right. Doesn't matter.
Now I'm
rules,
tied
though.
with Rossi.
Rossi. Yeah.
Rossi who's not
1-1.
here, so I can
Or
take the
one,
lead.
yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
All right. So, new rules. If you guys say the name of the movie and it is not right, you are out. And the last
Eliminated.
person
Makes
standing,
sense.
Ah, I like
Gets
that.
the
I like
point.
that.
Gotcha.
that way it's a little faster. Are you guys ready?
Do this.
Yeah.
There is a theme to this week's game.
Is it Eminem?
It is not Eminem.
Damn. Is it Harrison
You-
Ford?
We'll see after the first
Or Bruce
first
Willis.
clue. You guys ready?
It's dementia. That's the
I'm gonna start naming
You already forgot.
actors in this movie.
Let's do
If you
this.
can make it, let's see if you can guess the title of this movie. Starting with Danny Nucci, Jonathan Hyde, Victor Garber, David
Another
Warner,
guy.
Bernard Hill, Bill Paxton,
Oh.
Gloria Stewart, Francis Fisher, Kathy Bates, Billy Zane. And I'm going to start slowing down. Do you guys have any guesses you want to throw out there?
None of them safe with. It's gonna eliminate me, so I can't.
Billy
Yeah.
Zane? How many Billy Zane movies are out there?
Oh,
How many
there's
Billy
plenty.
Zane movies have you seen?
All of them. Every
But
single
you
one.
just said Bill Paxton, Billy Zane. This is the
Yes.
two that I'm locked
The
in on right
same movie.
now. Right. Okay.
All right. Are you ready for the next?
Let's do this.
Do you want to lay down? Do you think you got this?
No.
First of all, what's Billy Zane's best movie?
Kate Winslet.
Titanic.
Oh,
Joey gets the point.
Ah,
Bill Paxton and Titanic?
yeah.
Yes.
what was he in?
Because James Cameron loves him.
Who
Loves
was
him.
he?
He's gone
Oh,
now.
duh. I'm not okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
He was
thinking-
Coconut Pete.
Yeah.
He
was Coconut Pete, bro.
Yeah, you don't
What do you
remember that?
He
All right.
is the documentarian, correct?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
He's
Okay.
the one that
Jesus
visits
Christ.
the old lady before he kills her.
Yeah, and he's like, "What do you mean you jumped off the edge of the boat?
You crazy old bitch.
You threw it off the boat." Okay. The next movie is from 1995. You guys ready for this?
Damn you, Billy Zane.
It's a Steven Seagal flick, right?
It is.
Has to be.
Are you guys ready for this?
Featuring Bruce
Michael
Willis.
Rappaport,
Oh, I know.
Right. Toby
Oh,
Huss,
95.
Brittany Daniel, Cynthia Daniel, Manny Alfredo, Ernie Hudson,
Ooh, I love Ernie Hudson.
Akiko Ashley, Michael Imperioli, Juliette Lewis, Josh Mostel, Ben Jorgensen, Bruno Kirby, Vincent Pastore, Roy Cooper, Mark Wahlberg,
1990.
no, I'm out.
Patrick McGaw, James Mario, Marilyn. Oh, I'm sorry. That should have said Mark Wahlberg.
You already did.
You did.
Okay, good.
Did.
Yeah, that's a big hint there from 1995.
1955, right?
Yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, it's the Psycho movie. Oh, I got. Wait, no.
1995?
Yes, sir. By the
But
way,
the
if we don't get this right, then we're gonna have to end up watching.
We're gonna have to watch it. That is the rule.
Yeah.
We're adding this to the list.
The only
If
movie
not-
I remember them together is The Departed. That's all I'm like.
I feel like Mark
All right.
Wahlberg and Leonardo DiCaprio were like crazy guys in this movie, but I don't remember
They-
like crazy
they
young
are.
kids.
Well,
Crazy
they're
young
pretty
kids,
crazy.
right?
I mean, they're pretty crazy. It's in New York. They're playing basketball.
Oh my god!
All right, I'll move on just for sake of time for Joey. This one is going to be the last one that I
All
do.
right. Well, wait,
All
you
right.
want to reveal the name or not till the end?
Well, should I wait or should I? I mean, because if you guys don't get the other one,
Oh, okay. I mean, we're adding both of that point.
I mean, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Also, there is a theme throughout all these movies. This movie came out in 1996.
Okay.
Diane Verona, Christina Pickles, Vincent Larseca. You know, the best people to act in these movies.
Stu Pickles.
Jamie Kennedy,
Ooh.
Zach Orth, Margarita Wynn, Emmett Walsh, Jesse Bradford, Miriam Margolyes, Vondi Curtis Hall, Paul Rudd.
Scream.
What's that?
Scream?
Sorry, Joey, but you were out.
Oh.
God, I'll just throw it in there. Clueless.
Is this the same?
I'm
this is
sorry.
the same movie?
Okay.
Hollywood, you were out. This is a different movie now.
Oh shit! Because it cut out for a bit here for me. So I was like, "What happened?"
Because if you say something, then you're out.
I
Yeah.
know.
It's just
What was
you
the
and Gio
last
right now.
movie? What was the last movie?
We
though?
didn't get there. We had to go past it.
I will
Oh,
say it, but
fuck
if
balls.
we don't get this one either, then we're gonna have to watch that one too.
Yeah.
The year is
And
for
then-
what? For this one?
96.
The year is
96 has
bro.
Jamie Kennedy and
Paul
Paul Rudd.
Yep. Brian Dennehy, Paul Servino.
But what?
96.
Yep. Let's see here. John Leguizamo. Ah. Claire Danes.
I'm ready when everyone cancels theirs. I mean, I get that it's too late.
Come on,
but-
Gio, save the day, man.
Come on, Gio.
Dang.
You got your
Right,
phone
I
right in
got
front of you, right?
Can
this.
you text me, Joey? No.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Boom.
It's a Paul Rudd
fucking-
classic.
It is.
It is a Paul Rudd classic.
Wait, Paul Rudd
Oh
Ah,
yeah.
Leonardo DiCaprio and Jamie
was
Kennedy.
in this?
Yeah.
God.
Yeah,
Romeo and
John
Juliet?
Leguizamo.
Boom.
Yes, it is,
Yes!
baby.
Yeah.
Romeo
I didn't
and
wanna watch
Juliet.
it, dude.
Gio.
I did
Or
not want to
draw
watch
my
it.
Sword and they put it
Wow, I don't remember that shit.
Dang.
Thank God, dude. I did not want to watch it. I was
Right?
I was like, woo.
But
Once I
the
got it,
other
I'm like,
one-
you guys better get it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Well,
anyway,
like I said,
got
it
some.
it fucking crapped out on me over here. So all of a
No.
sudden it's like I see me moving and everyone shuts up and I hear nothing or see nothing. So I come back and you're naming like different names. I'm like, wait, what is this the same movie?
Because that was the last one, I got some really quick facts for you. The key
Yeah.
hairstylist on Romeo and Juliet, Aldo Sigrinati, was kidnapped by gang members and held for ransom for $300, which Baz
$300?
Luhrmann paid. $300.
$300, dude.
Baz Luhrmann paid that
Baz
shit.
is just like, yeah, all right.
Can you
That's
imagine
not-
him
all right,
being
here
like,
you go.
no, I'm not paying 300. That's too much.
Are you ready for this? This last one is pretty good for Romeo and
Alright.
Juliet. On Paul Rudd's last day of filming, him and Leo went to a bar to celebrate. When Leo casually mentioned that he had been considering the lead in a little studio film called Titanic.
Mm.
Being an expert on the subject, Paul Rudd urged him to jump on the offer. And the reason that Paul Rudd is such an expert on that topic is because his dad is a really big enthusiast on Titanic.
I
You know
see.
movies. What movie was Leo and Mark Wahlberg in? That's not The Departed.
Ooh, this is going to be a terrible movie that we're going to have to watch, just so you know. Unless
wasn't.
you want to double down and pick the other movie that I had.
Dude,
also.
I just heard about this crap too. Now that you said it, it sounds so fucking familiar.
We can
and I know
double
I didn't
down.
see it.
Double down, or do we take it?
Like what? Double down and take one more movie, or
Oh, we do one more movie, and that'll be the one that we watch, or we watch this one.
I say
Both of
double
them?
down.
Double down?
No,
Yeah.
I can't think of shit other than I can't.
Double. This will be the first Patreon thing.
I
that
mean,
we
it
have to
was.
do.
Oh
Double
man.
down. We gotta watch the movies that we get wrong.
All
so
right.
let's do this.
Yeah.
No matter what, we're gonna have to watch this movie. Are you guys ready for this?
Yep.
Yeah.
Isn't
right.
it just called like the Basketball Diaries or some shit?
God damn it.
That was
It's
his
too
guess,
late.
though, right? Was it?
It's
All
too
right.
Did he
late.
have a
Is that what
guess?
it was though?
Fucking basketball diaries.
We're gonna have to watch this terrible movie now,
I
Jason.
don't give a fuck. I've never seen it, so fuck it.
It doesn't.
I hate
know.
Marky Mark.
It
but I'll
doesn't
do it.
matter. We're not watching that. We're watching this one now.
All right, here we go.
Oh, okay then.
Here we
That'll
go.
be good.
It's been decided.
All right.
Although you do get a point, just so you know.
Ooh.
So I've got two.
I'll
Jason's
take
You got two.
one, Rossi
Ryan's got one.
So it's
Yeah,
2-2-1. Gio, we got to step our game up, man.
I know.
Yeah.
We're losing up in this bitch.
You guys
Damn.
ready? Are you ready? We're gonna do
Let's
it
do
real
this.
quick.
Yeah, you could have done
Gotta
La
be it,
Bamba
yeah.
or something, you know.
As soon as you name it, and it's wrong, you're out.
We're
Here we
out.
go.
Gotcha.
All right.
Crispin Glover,
Crispin Glover.
Ooh, okay.
John C. Riley, Mary Kate Schellenberg,
Okay, Ashley.
Whoa.
That's an answer, so you're out.
Damn
Laura Harrington, Darlene Cates, Mary Steenburgen. She's from Step Brothers.
Steenburgen.
Ah,
Okay, yeah. Juliette Lewis,
Yeah.
She was all over the place, huh?
Leonardo
I swore I had pants on,
DiCaprio,
Jesus
by the way.
Christ.
It's just
damn you, Leo.
and then
The
finally,
Aviator.
Hmm.
no,
Really?
you're out.
What's the finally?
Well,
DiCaprio and John C. Riley were both in that. I win.
Maybe, but they weren't in this
hold on,
movie.
hold on.
So now it's
Okay.
down to
Waited.
Hollywood and Geo.
Zoom just shit out again.
It's
No, it
too
did.
late.
It just
You're
went all
already out.
nuts.
Do you guys have an op? You guys got something? No answer. You want to throw something out? Because
got
the
you.
final
Name
the,
names.
the final name is Johnny Depp.
Oh my God, this is gonna piss me the fuck off if I don't fucking get the name right now.
Johnny Depp, John C. Riley,
Oh, you
Crispin Glover.
And you can't say it because if you say it, you're gonna give it away.
Oh, you.
Ted DiCaprio.
Yep.
And DiCaprio.
Yep, exactly.
DiCaprio.
Ah man, it's a fruit. I'll tell you that.
I know it is. I know the movie. I just
Fruit?
can't think of the
Come on,
damn
Jason.
name.
You
Don't
eat
make
it.
us have to watch this.
We're gonna have to. It's too late. You
No,
guys
it's not too
double
late. There is no
down.
timer.
I tricked you. Now
I'm
you
not
have to
one-
deal with
If
it.
you already tricked you at me, then I'm about to say the name just to screw you over.
No.
It's too
Say
late.
it.
Mama, Mama.
Damn it.
What?
Mama.
Gilbert.
Eating Gilbert grape.
I was
You
stuck
get
on
half
Gilbert,
point,
dude.
Joseph.
Dad wanted
I was
said
stuck
was
on Gilbert. I
squirrels in
could
tree.
see the movie in my head playing. That's
It's
all I'm like, we're
too
not
late.
watching this movie.
We're watching it.
Damn it.
All of us.
So Basketball Diaries, everybody.
Nope.
Basketball guy.
You double down, and now it's Gilbert Grape.
Oh.
Here's some fun
Dear
facts about
damn.
Gilbert Grape. Leonardo DiCaprio said it was the most fun he ever had playing a role.
I'm sure.
Yeah, I bet.
I bet.
The mom from Step Brothers was the
Yeah.
only person who was confident in Leonardo DiCaprio's performance that she was willing to put down all of her money from her salary to pay for Leonardo DiCaprio.
She's a man. If there was anyone
all right.
that could go full retard, it's little Leo DiCaprio.
That's right.
Yep.
He knows how to play the disabled card.
He didn't go simple Jack on us.
He did not simple jag this at all.
You never go full.
Here's a fun fact about Basketball Diaries, since we're not going to watch that now. Mark Wahlberg later took the role originally offered to Leonardo DiCaprio in a little movie called Boogie Nights.
Mhm.
Mm.
I know that, yeah.
Imagine that movie with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Well, see, and I
been
almost said
better.
Boogie Nights on that with the last one.
Yep.
Me too. That's what I was thinking.
If we could go back in time and like redo any movie without Marky Mark,
It would be
I
that
think
one.
that'd be pretty great.
I mean, that's a
Or
pretty
you
good
say
movie.
redo every movie without
Yeah, we don't need Marky Mark.
Yeah, in general.
That's a pretty
Leo
good
and Ted. That would be.
hmm
movie. Oh, man.
Other
He
than
did the
happening,
accent.
He
Yeah,
would have
that
won
was
an
his
Oscar
role.
sooner with the bear.
Well, so you heard it here. Now, if you pay us some money, You could watch us watch what's
You're
eating
gonna-
Gilbert Grape
Yeah.
because there's no way we're going to be able to watch it and have this be on YouTube.
No, and there's
Oh.
gonna be a lot more of these involved. From the one.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
There's no way. We're gonna be ridiculous the ententire damn thing. So
I
it's
think
like I don't
my
want
eyes
that.
have gotten progressively squintier as this podcast went on and shit.
Because you're a star. A
Huh?
big, bright, shining star.
I don't know what the fuck Gilbert's eating, bro, but just tell me. All right, just let me know.
It's that dick. That big, meaty cock.
So we're just merging all of it now.
Uh-huh.
What happens? Roy runs through the multiverse. Things get
Yep.
scrambled. You
It's
never
all
know.
one cinematic universe.
All right. Well, how about
Is
you?
that going to
I
be the
am
first
ready-
bleep?
We
ready
can't
for
end.
Ant-Man
We can't
after
end
this
both
conversation.
the last two podcasts. The last one ended with an age joke.
Ooh.
It's on the same way, dude.
Ooh.
Oh my god! All right.
Well, hold
You
on.
got
I got a topic we can end on.
All right.
Give me a quick one because I got about.
Yeah, it's that Jesus Super Bowl ad. What's up with that?
Like, where
What?
did the money come from?
Yeah, what are they doing? Preaching to the choir? Knock it off.
He doesn't
Stop
get
it.
taxed, so
Oh yeah,
Just
no
knock it off.
taxation, man.
I gotta
missed
look
all
into
of
that.
this.
that's not even the one they put. The Super Bowl wasn't even the worst one. There's ones where they're
No,
showing
yeah, no,
Mexicans
yeah.
running from the cartel.
Straight up.
And what? Like Jesus didn't run, or what?
Nah.
No, it's like what do they call him? Oh yeah, no, it's like, and Jesus was with them too, and then it just ends, and you're like, what? Like I thought this was like an El Chapo commercial. I was
He
like,
didn't take sides.
Jesus
He
was in
root-
ice.
He roots for all sides around.
I don't know. I
Jesus
worked on
was in
Super Bowl.
Colombia.
I missed all of this.
it's
Yeah,
like
go ahead and Google that. I suggest everybody
I'm gonna do
Google
it
that
right
as
now.
well.
Jesus Super Bowl.
There's like
definitely
six
go
of
to that.
them. I'm not even
Yeah.
kidding. There's like 6 of those
be
commercials
like,
of different things
G-
like that.
Jesus commercial.
Because
Google
isn't it
that shit.
Jesus with us.com or something like that? Because they're
Yeah.
promoting a website. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
no, it has
Yeah.
to be. Yeah, no, yeah.
Well, we
It's
all
not
need
dot
Jesus,
org.
guys.
so every Super Bowl commercial costs
Damn.
$6 to $7 million.
Yeah, $100 million campaign to promote Jesus will air during Super Bowl.
Yeah, we got to look into that company that's doing that shit.
Can we just get
That's
them as a
prob-
sponsor?
That has to be a good
Yeah.
Google. No, definitely not.
I love my
Sponsor. Get
name.
the fuck
I
outta here.
donated.
It's funnier when they realize like what kind of podcast this is.
No,
I
it's
would
alright.
rather
They've got
have
a kid named
Pepsi
Saint
be a
Recorder.
commercial.
It'll be all right.
What?
RC
One episode,
Cola.
you got to wear like a chain
Yeah.
with a cross on it just so they know about that life.
Guys, don't worry. I donated to the site,
All
so
right.
we're good. Don't worry.
Scientology ad coming soon.
Hell yeah.
That's what popped up.
We all
I
saw
type in Jesus
Rihanna hold up the
And
Illuminati
it's
sign up there.
Scientology.
No, what Illuminati lizard people? What?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not. No, it's not real.
I only believe in the great Olmec, god of the
God of the owls
yeah.
People,
and
man.
the Grove.
god of the legends of the hidden temple. That's all
He
you
gets
know.
us.
He gets us.
That's what it says, right?
Yeah, no, that
Is
is
that
what
what
it
that
is.
Oh,
says?
and it's got Jim Caviezel. We actually got Jesus. Oh, this is an ad.
Jesus.
Never
Oh,
mind.
is that the one that played
No,
him?
it's
Because me
legit.
and Cuts
No,
have a story about him, but we should get into it this week because I gotta get going.
Well,
Yeah,
just know-
that's for next
Ooh.
week.
Bring that up.
Your
next
movie's
week,
already
guys.
starting.
Yeah.
Next week we'll
Write
talk
it
about
down.
that. We'll definitely
I'll write
want
it
the
down.
same Ant-Man review because I don't
Alright,
think I don't know
I
if
got
any of us are watching. Winnie the Pooh horror movie's also out.
Oh shit! Well, I should go.
Oh, we
I'm also
should all
I'm
go
gonna
see
try to check
that.
that shit out. 'cause
Go
it's
watch
out this
Cocaine Bear.
weekend. When does that drop?
Yeah.
Like in a
That's
week?
coming next month, right?
That might be next week or 2 weeks.
Oh shit! All right.
Yeah, I think it's
It's-
next.
It's coming
Definitely wanna see
soon.
That one.
It's coming soon. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, fellas, enjoy Ant-Man.
I'll
Make
try.
the best of it. If Bill Murray's cut out of the
Bill
film,
Murray
know.
classic coming up.
All 2 minutes.
one
of that
we'll remember him
scene.
by. All right, guys. Let's
All
talk
right.
to you guys soon.
Yeah.
That's
All right.
freezing out. No, let's take you out.
Oh, and on
He's
that
dancing
note,
on out of here. Yeah.
Animal,
Good night.